everybody, welcome to Real Talk with Tay Tay, where we want a little and talk a whole lot of real shit. I'm Tay Tay. You can also call me Octavia, that's my real name. And yeah, welcome to the show. Oh, I realized what you need to when I did that. Okay, anyways, a little insight on how the show is gonna go. We're gonna be talking about 3 topics. I'm gonna try to spend roughly 15 minutes on each topic because I don't want to take up all of your time, but I want to thank everybody who's tuned in for watching. And yeah, let's get into it. So my first guest is my mother. Yeah, the lady who raised me. She birthed me.
So you said that backwards. I birthed you, raised you, blah blah blah.
You did it all. You did it all. So I don't know, shout yourself out. Tell the people what you do. You know what I'm saying? The locals, where they can find you if you want them to find you. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Sonya. I'm Octavia's mom. I'm a barber at manicure, beauty and barbershop. What else you want me to tell them?
How long you been doing it?
For 20 years.
You've been a barber for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to you.
I know, right?
That's a long time.
It is.
I can stay in one job. Well, you know, I did 6 years at one job, but that's pretty much it. Once it get on my nerves, I gotta go. I'm a firm believer in not staying at a job that you don't like.
But you're supposed to have another job lined up first.
I'm doing just fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta get to a point where you gotta stay in one job because think about your future and the time and all that stuff.
I know what I want to do. I'm gonna get to it eventually.
Okay.
Right now, I'm just figuring things out. But I'm doing just fine without it. Stay afloat. So I will put the information on her. Do you have any social medias you want them to? You don't have Instagram or?
No. Got Facebook.
You don't want them to find you on Facebook, do you?
The Cuts by Sonya.
Oh, I will put that information in the description box below this video. So what you been up to? What you been doing? How's your day?
I had a very long day because I worked today. I had this customer. He came in. No, he called on the phone like he don't know he gotta make an appointment today. You know, like he don't know he's supposed to make an appointment with me. Like he new to this shit. Oh, I couldn't do.
You can cuss. I'm scared to cuss around you.
But like he didn't know. Gonna call me talking about what time can I come get a haircut? So when I gave him a time, he wanted 2 o'clock. I said 2 o'clock, motherfucker. You supposed to came at 5 yesterday and you didn't come. I really need to be docking you for that. You know you owe me $10 more.
Charge him extra.
Mm-hmm. For a no car, no show. And so he started talking crazy to me. And I had other customers that one customer said I was wrong, and the other one said, no, you right. I said, I know I'm right. I don't care about what he talking about. He made me mad. But the one on the phone was talking mucho crap. I was like, boy, you don't know who you dealing with. You better quit fooling with me. But anyway.
I don't like your customers. I'm just being honest.
Oh.
Most of them.
Why?
It just be how they be coming at me. They think they funny and it's not funny to me. I don't like them.
You need to line up a little bit because they don't be letting know. Child, just because you my daughter, they'll do everything for you.
I ain't never seen it.
Because I ain't asked them to. You ain't either. I say do, but you know.
All right, don't be saying no names on her unless it's approved. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. We are drinking. It's a wine cocktail by Gloria's. It's 13.9% alcohol. I remember the first time we drank this. Where was we? Oklahoma. It probably wasn't your first time, but it was my first time. When we was in that cabin.
Oh no, it was my first time too.
For real, you told me about this.
I had just got it because somebody else. I was with them when we bought it. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I did. But I don't know if it was that kind though that we had.
But you remember when I fell out that stool? I was really talking like.
So
This was not going. I was thinking it wasn't going to do nothing to me because it says cocktail, and I thought it was just a watered down drink, but that it made me fall out the chair. Yeah, so that's what we're drinking today. Just the FYI. Okay, well let's go ahead and get into our first topic. Now, I was on Facebook and I seen a post that asked, is it harder for you to say, I'm sorry, I love you, or I need help? And I wanted to answer this question because, I just want to know, I've never asked myself this question. It's hard for me to do all of these things. So to pick the one that's the hardest, I don't know, we gotta see. We gotta talk about it. Let's talk about it. So the first one is, I'm sorry. What about you? Is it hard for you to say, I'm sorry to people?
I'm going to say yes.
Why?
Because I think I'm so stubborn. And I think I am kind of mean.
You think?
Yeah. People always be talking about I'm mean. So when I think about it, I don't know. I think if I really like that person, like we like really cool, I could say, yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm really kind of very blunt about stuff that I do and say. So for me to say I'm sorry, I think it's kind of hard for me. Because majority of the time, whether you believe it or not, I mean what I be saying. And I just think, yeah. And because I get a lot of people tell me that I'm mean. And I don't really.
But that don't really have nothing to do with saying I'm sorry.
Yeah, because if I'm mean and I say it, then I ain't going to say I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard for me to say too, but I feel like it's circumstantial with me. So in my past relationship, I'll probably refer to this relationship a lot because that is literally all I have to go off of. So anyways, in my past relationship, I never said I was sorry. I never admitted my wrongs ever. But I had a reason. It was because I felt like that person did not deserve that from me because of all the things he did. But now, with the person that I'm dealing with now, I absolutely say I'm sorry. I absolutely admit my wrongs. So I feel like for me, it's just circumstantial. It depends on you, how you do me.
Okay, so now that you said it like that.
Does you?
No. Now that you said it like that, I do say that I'm sorry. Because actually, with my relationship that I went through, blaming him for everything and knowing that whether it's little stuff that you don't understand that you do, that you don't think is not right, or you not wrong for it, yes. You can't blame everything on one person and not think that you're wrong and you can say that you're sorry. So, it shouldn't be what you said. Yeah.
I know I was wrong. But I didn't care because I felt like he put me through so much worse than me owning up to something I did wrong. And even saying I did something wrong, I didn't actually do half the stuff that he did, like as far as cheating or all that type of stuff. It was probably just the way that I talked to him that may not have been right, so I didn't apologize for that. Stuff like that.
But you should have.
I know,
especially
but
if they apologize.
But like I said, I don't care. I didn't think that I should. So I didn't.
You shouldn't say you don't
care. I didn't care. Now with the person that I have, because I feel like he is a good enough person for me to give that respect to. I do that because I feel like he deserved it. I don't care if you don't deserve it. If you don't deserve it with me, you're not getting it. I don't care. That's what it is. So I wouldn't say it's hard for me to say I'm sorry, but because I will do it, but it just depends. So that would be my answer at all. Is that your answer? Do you think the hardest thing for you to do? Well, we're gonna talk about the other ones first before we give our answer. But I don't think that's my answer. The next one is I love you.
Oh yeah, it's hard for me to tell somebody I love them because my guard's always up and people always try to act like a dude.
Yeah, I believe that. I definitely believe that.
I act like a dude, so yeah. It's hard for me to tell somebody I love them. I got to really, really be into you. We got to be able to hold a conversation and laugh and talk. Then I might get to the point where I say I love you, but for the most part, that's hard for me.
Well,
I'm going to tell you I love you and I know I do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, for this one again, it's also circumstantial. Because when dudes tell me they love me, even if I know they lie, I be like, I love you too. I be like, I love you too. It's fun. I don't know. It's fun. But then if they do it too early, I'll probably like stop messing with them after like a week after that. Because then I'd be like, okay, no, you're doing too much. But I would play along with it. They lie. Why not lie with them? I mean, hey, it's fun.
Oh.
That sounds bad, but it's nice. Anyways, on another note, as far as family, like if you be on the phone and like, I love you, I'd be like, oh God, why is she being so soft? So I'll say it back, but it's like, it's awkward with family for me. So,
but then if you say it back, that means, do you mean it?
Of course I mean it. Of course I mean it. It's just awkward to say for me.
Why though?
I don't know. You know what? Did you give me enough love?
Yeah. You out of all people, what you talking about?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I got issues. Therapy.
You got what?
I got issues. Stop. I'm not supposed to agree to that.
I'm not. So you gonna eat that?
No. Stop.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No.
Anyways.
I always told y'all I love y'all when y'all was kids and showed it. Cause I had always said that when I have kids, I was gonna always let them know I love them. Cause see, we didn't get that when we was growing up. Our daddy told us that every now and then, but not like I do y'all.
I don't know. I don't know if I remember it when I was young. I remember it as a teenager and older, but I don't remember.
Even with the kids, did the kids give me some sugar? Yes. Did all that with y'all. So, but yeah, I can't tell everybody. When it comes to my man, no. But my family, yeah, I tell them all the time I love them because I need them to know that I love them. I can't tell them when they're gone, so I go and tell them now.
So I wouldn't say.
And I'm most definitely a different person than what I was once before.
Of course, you grow in life. Okay, the next one is I need help. Is it hard for you to say you need help?
Definitely. People get on me all the time about me telling them I need help. Even when it comes to family and kids. I be shocked that Saeed and Reg and them be like, you don't never say nothing. And then when they do help me, I be like, oh my God, they actually help. They be like, if you just tell some damn body you need help, we'll help. But yeah, it's hard for me to tell.
I don't know, I don't think I agree with that. I see a lot of people helping you with stuff. That's customers, all that.
That's because they genuinely do it on their own. I don't ask them.
Okay.
Because see, my thing is too, I believe that when you're dealing with certain people, if you know you see that person going through some stuff and you genuinely love them or whatever the case may be, you're going to help them anyway. So that be me. You know?
Yeah, I get it. For me, I think this is the answer that I'm going to go with because I don't ask anybody for anything. I don't remember the last time I asked somebody for help. Do you? Do you remember me asking for help? When? I mean, besides kids, like watching the kids, like as far as finances or something really big. Something.
A couple of times you have, but not often.
I know what I'm saying. The last time, you remember the last time?
I don't know. It'd be me offering. I'll be like,
Okay, well, that ain't me
I
asking.
know, because if I see you do it, I'll be like, no, just here, take this and go on and do it, and you give it back later, and you do it that way, but you don't ask.
No, I don't ask anybody for anything. Even if it was like, I don't know, even if it was my man, I don't ask men for anything either. I don't know. I'm really independent. I don't like to owe anybody anything.
Me neither. I don't either. But that's just because we cancers and that's how we do.
I don't believe in the whole zodiac thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But I do. But that is us. That's how we are.
Yeah, but I'm big on. I always say this. I say God got me. So if I'm struggling or whatever, I'm literally not gonna tell nobody. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna figure it out, and it usually always works out. So I just be like, God got me. Even when when you be like, oh, you need to send me your location before you go here, before you go there. I be like, girl, God got me. Oh,
girl,
God got me.
But you better still.
He ain't gonna take me out yet.
Well, that's good, but still, send me your location.
I don't think so. Okay, so so which one is your answer? I'm sorry, I love you, or I need help. Mine is I need help for sure.
I'm confused.
The question was, is it harder for you to say I'm sorry, I love you, or I need help? Which one is your final answer?
Oh.
What's the hardest for you to say? Yeah, we just went through all of that. Piece by piece.
I guess I'm gonna say I need help too, because I don't ask people for some help.
Okay.
Do I? Do I ask you?
No, not really.
I don't ask nobody. I just, like you, I just do what I do and be like, shit, I'm gonna figure that. I be stressed out and losing my hair and all. But I'm gonna get it together. So, yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to the next topic. The next topic is, why do you think strong, independent, emphasis on independent women can't keep a man?
I think because they emphasize on independent. They think that they're really independent and they don't need a man.
You think it's women's fault?
Yeah. Yes, actually, because this is my theory. Let me get it together. This is my theory. I'm trying to see how I want to say it. This independent thing, especially in this day and time, it takes two. Anyway, to pretty much get where you need to be, whether you think you got it going on and you don't need no help or whatever the case may be. At this point in time, it takes two people to do it, to get where you need to be in life. But as far as a woman saying she don't need no man, yeah, we need a man.
We need a man?
Yes.
Why do we need
we
a
are
man?
designed to have a man in our life.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't think we need them. I think well, okay.
We're not so independent.
We need them for, the love part of it. I don't think we need them for, everything else. The love and the sex part, yes. But as far as, the money and everything else, I don't feel like we need them for. Okay, well, you might have. I don't think I'll get my. Yeah, you might. Okay. Let me try.
To me, it's not a such thing. Shit, it's not a such thing for an independent man either. Shit. To me.
Okay, now. Okay, no, you're going too far.
No, it ain't. Just like we need a man need a woman. Especially to balance each other out. So, no. Yes.
Speechless.
Men, I was talking to my friend last night, And we was talking about how he was saying that he wanted to get himself together before he go spend some time and be with his kids. Like right now, he feel like he's doing bad and he don't want his kids to see him like that. And I said, really, you shouldn't do that. If your kids want to get to know you and spend some time with you, whether you're doing bad, they don't care nothing about that. They just want to spend some time with you. They want you to spend some time with them, get to know them, and be their dad. Like, what do you mean you want to wait? So just like when a man, so the only thing I liked it about Steve Harvey's book was, at first I didn't understand why he kept saying that men don't want to ask you to marry them because they want to make sure they got themselves together. But when do you know when you got yourself together? When do you know that at this point you got enough money, you got this, you got that, you got all your ducks in a row that it's time to get married? Because half of the time it's not always like that for nobody. So it takes us. Girl, please, they still got a woman on their hand or a man before they even got there. Somebody walked them through that shit. So, you not independent. So, there that man go. So, that ain't how I get lost. I'm sorry. Because I'm lost. But I'm just saying, I understand now what Steve Harvey was saying with his book, Think Like a Man. I get some of it when he was saying that a man is not ready, and I understand now what they go through before they be like, okay, I'm ready to get married. But it really doesn't make sense.
Does that fall under independence?
Yeah.
That's you talking about a whole nother subject. We're talking about independent women here.
I know.
You went all out. Okay, well, you're saying it's the woman's fault that independent women are single right now.
Pretty much, because they too busy talking about they independent. They don't need no man when we do. We do. You might not think that we do, but we do.
Okay, well, so you're solely blaming it on women? You're not giving men...
I'm not going to solely blame it on women, but for the most part, with our mindset, our thinking, we don't need no damn man, they're damn lying.
Okay, well, that's true. Well, I'm going to talk about why it's the men's fault, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, not necessarily just the men, but I feel like independent women, we are not going to... Because I think I'm an independent woman. Sorry. But we are not going to just put up with any type of BS. Now, I have put up with some BS, clearly. You know my history. But most independent women, we're not just going to put up with anything. So, and then I feel like men don't really like independent women.
But just because you don't put up with anything still doesn't make you an independent woman.
No, I'm not saying it makes you an independent woman. I'm saying independent women don't put up with just anything. Independent women, if they see you doing some nut stuff, they be like, okay, you gotta go next. Okay, exactly. Exactly. But so I feel like women need to be wanted and men need to be needed. So that's why I feel like they don't like independent women. But it's a lot of men on, social media talking down on the women who's asking for men to take care of them and all of that. But all the independent women out here single. So who do you really want? Who do the men really want? Do they want the independent women or do they want the women that they complaining about? Because they all in relationships. So, which one is it? They really don't like independent women. That's what I feel is the problem right now. Now, me personally, I don't have a man because of my communication skills. They're trash. And I know that. But that's okay, I'm working on it.
Well, that's good. As long as you're working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
That's a step.
We see that goes back to the first topic when I said now I admit to my wrongs and I apologize for the things that I do. Me and Dallas Bay, You know who that is, right? Okay, so we've been going through some stuff, and it's based on my communication. And I told him, I said, I know that my communication is bad, and I'm working on it. I told him that, and I said, hey, either you can deal with it or you can leave. You know, and I understand if you want to leave, because if it was me on the other foot, I wouldn't deal with it coming from you. So I'm giving you the option to either deal with it or stick with me and, you know, see how it goes. Mm-hmm. So at least I, you know, gave him that option, but he chose to stick around. But I do need to work on that for real, because my communication is horrible. I don't feel like I should have to talk to you every day, if you know what I mean. You feel that way too, right?
I sure do. Cause I get cussed out all the time because I don't call nobody. Yeah. They be like, you don't call, you don't do nothing. Okay, I be trying.
But for the men that I don't really care about, if I'm talking to you for a few days, I'm getting to know you, and it's something I don't like, I'm just gonna cut you off without telling you nothing. And I don't feel like that's a problem, but they feel like they blow you up days and days and days, and they feel like, she don't call you back, she don't text back, she don't do it. I don't want you no more. I don't like you no more, and I don't think I should have to tell you that, because I never actually cared about you. If I cared about you, then I'll let you know, okay, I can't do this no more. I'm just gonna go the other way, you know, I'm gonna leave you alone. But if I don't care about you, I'm just gonna disappear. Mm-hmm. That's cool, right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm single. And
apparently that's why I'm single too.
Okay. You ready to move on to the next topic? Mm-hmm. Now, this is a sex topic. There's always going to be a sex topic, by the way. You comfortable with that, right? You know, we talk about sex all the time. Anyways, we're going to talk about big peen. You know what peen is? Mm-hmm. You've heard that word? Okay. I'm going to use that because I feel like any other word is like too raw for me and you on camera.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, do you fit in the category of women who like big peen? Mm-hmm. You do?
Mm-hmm. Why? They better know what they're doing with it.
Okay, because I don't like big peen, and let me tell you why. I feel like men with big peen don't know how to use it. They don't know how to use it.
Oh, good. Last night.
Girl.
She's talking about last night. And he was, and I said, oh my God. I was like, I'm surprised, because it's been years this fool had been trying to give me. And I was like, okay, so he called me last night. And he was like, come on.
Somebody knew that wasn't.
Yeah, you don't know, but he ain't knew. But I ain't never messed with him until last night. And I was like, so I finally said yes, and I went over there. And at first I wasn't going to spend the night. I wasn't going to get in bed and all that kind of stuff. I don't even know what made me come over here. But I went, and then so he was like, touch me. I said, oh, okay. So I did, and he was way bigger than what I imagined he was going to be. So I was like, okay, nigga, we might have a little fun here, but girl.
Exactly. They know.
I was like, boo. And so I got this issue that I will tell you when you ain't right. So he was like, what? Who tell people that? I said, I do. Because you, nigga, you is a waste. Then when we woke up this morning, he was trying to do it again. I said, because you heard me when you was trying to open. I was like, what is you doing?
He's trying to open it. Oh, no. What was that?
I said, you didn't even know what to do with your hand. Like, So I told him, you ain't gonna worry about me coming back.
They all the waste, if you ask me.
Huh?
They all the waste, if you ask me. It goes straight to their head. They know they got big peens. It goes straight to their head. They think they can just ram it up in you and just do all type of stuff that it's not okay. So.
Now, not all of them, though. Some of them.
Okay, you're right.
That's 60. That he was almost 60, but he so messy with his little messy ass. But the sex was the bomb. I was like, OMG. He'll call me to my day. I got 5, baby. I'll be like, bet.
Oh my God, 5.
Yes. I'd be like, bet. Alrighty then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, no. But he had a nice house. He was good. So, all of them not bad, but for the most part, the majority of them was.
I hate them.
And so, but you found the little ones.
Not little. No, I don't want no little that I can't feel.
But sometimes
medium size.
They be knowing what they doing when they little.
You right.
And I be like, little man.
Oh, not little man.
Yeah, I be like, little man, you did that.
You say that to them?
Yeah, I don't care what I say.
I'm pissed at being like you.
Cause I don't care. Wait, this dude, I asked him, if y'all come to my funeral, would y'all get up and say something? And they was gonna be like, yeah. And one dude said, I'm gonna get up and say, and this motherfucker be saying, baby, you is not all that. I said, you was gonna get up there and say, he was like, yeah. So like you at my funeral, I probably have a bunch of niggas.
Definitely.
Them women.
Yes.
I'd be like, okay.
Like at my 30th birthday party. Have a bunch of niggas. Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be true. Yeah. So what is a big penis to you? What size?
Shit, I don't know. They just be they be big and fat. Oh, and I like them.
You don't know the size. Okay, long. I don't really care for too long. I like thickness. I need the thickness to be there. I don't really care about too long because pencil penises, they're disgusting to me. They're disgusting. Ugh, they ain't a little skinny. Ugh. You gotta go. If you come with that, you gotta go.
So do you look at them first?
Of course.
Me too. I be like, well, can you let me see first and I think about it?
Oh, like examine before you do anything?
I don't do
Oh, okay, I don't do all that.
Yeah, I do. I can't do it. I just can't do it and be like, if I see you and I'll be like, well, I don't think so.
You a mess. Oh my gosh. No. I be actually down there, so of course I'm gonna see it. But well, my size preference is like 7, 6 or 7, maybe 8. I feel like the biggest is a 9-inch.
How do you know that they look big?
Google it. Google it. Get your phone and Google it.
And it's gonna tell me.
Google penis sizes. Come on.
I'm trying to, dang.
Oh, she taking her sweet.
Well, you know I can't see shit.
Where's your glasses?
Oh, dang, Google. Come on, dang, what you doing?
She was taking forever.
What is it?
Google penis sizes. Oh, my leg hurt. I got to readjust.
You said size. Okay.
Definitely gonna have to cut this part.
Why?
Cause you taking so long.
Oh. It ain't showing me nothing. It's just
Go to images.
Hey, you be doing all that.
Oh my gosh. This is paper. Whew. Oh my dang, you be doing all of that? No, I knew this is a topic we was talking about, so I Googled it to see what size my preferences.
Perfect. So, the penis gonna receive their photos from the event.
Give me the
What kind
phone.
of event they be having?
What are you? What is this? I told you to go to images.
I did.
No, you didn't. I just did it. You're gonna make a big bucks.
Are you gonna show me white people stuff?
Oh, you typed in images. That's what you did. You said it's gonna show you white. You don't like white peen?
No, I've never seen that.
Okay.
You like my glasses?
You already showed me them before, but yeah. You want to shout out who made this? You don't got to.
Our friend Catrice did.
Shout out to Catrice. They have her name on them and her kids' names and her grandkids' names. They're so cute.
They do?
Yes, you didn't know that? Torche, I mean, yeah, okay. We already said her name anyways. All of our names, all of our kids' names, and our kids is under our names.
Liana, it sure is. I didn't even know she did. Thank you, go girl. And this one says Sonya, Gigi, Mama.
We're gonna edit that out for real.
Girl, but not get nobody just.
Woo! Yeah, see, you didn't think it was that.
No 3 inches or no
Ooh.
4 inches or no.
That's
trying to keep all that.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Little. I don't want no little. That's considered little.
Though, when they be little, they still can tickle you and have.
Now, okay. I had one dude that was little that I actually enjoyed having sex with him. I really did. So I was kind of sad that not sad. Let me shut up. I enjoy having sex with him anyway.
Give you a 7. Oh, see, now this is my type of action. Down her at the bottom. Give me that.
I don't like that picture. But 6 or 7 is actually 7 look a little too big. The thickness is great, but 6 or 7 is what I'm gonna go with. 6 or 7 inches is what I want. I don't want nothing bigger than that because y'all trash. That's just my opinion. Hey. Anyways.
I did not know we had this kind of stuff on here.
Moral of the story is I feel like men with big penises cannot have sex. They don't know what they doing. Y'all really need to get together.
Like,
it's just
they
a
taking
waste.
rulers
Lord.
and I would see if somebody.
It's a chart.
I would see if somebody let me do it with a ruler. I'd be like, let me check your size.
Oh.
So you would know.
Okay. Well, that was our 3 topics for the day. This next segment is usually it's the feedback segment. We'll be talking about whatever comments y'all leave, whatever questions y'all have. You can ask questions about yourself if you want advice. If you want to ask me questions about, I don't know, whatever you want to ask me. If you want to leave suggestions, opinions, whatever the case may be, any type of feedback is welcome. You can leave it in the comment section, but I would rather you send it to my email at realtalkwithtete@gmail.com, and we will discuss whatever you all have to say on the next show. Today we don't have any feedback because this is our very first show. So hopefully we get feedback after this, so we can talk about it. Moving on, we're about to end the show, but in this segment we're gonna it's called the musical outro. I don't know about y'all, but I love music. Music, it gets me through a lot of things. If I'm having a bad day, if I'm having a good day, if I'm just irritated, whatever the case may be, it gets me through a lot. So I listen to music all the time. I love music. So this is the music segment and also the outro. So today, well, on each show, it's going to be a musical outro, but it's either going to be like a game or like karaoke or something like that. Something that has to do with music. Today we're going to be doing lyric breakdown. I will be reading the lyrics. You're going to break them down. Okay? You ready? Are you ready?
I guess so.
Okay. I'm not going to say the song right now. Y'all should get the song as I sing it. I don't know. If you don't know it, by the time I get to the end, I'll let you know what the song is. But let's get into it. Let's read these lyrics. I'm gonna start at this part. Okay. You might as well go and come correct. Treat us both the same with the same respect. I play for keeps. I ain't going nowhere. If she won't leave, then we gon' share. But we gon' do this shit the right way. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays gonna be my day. Break that part down.
When you say breakdown, what's breakdown?
Like, what do you think she's talking about? What do you think she means? Or how do you feel about her lyrics? However you want to break them down.
Because I think I went through that. Sure, somebody.
Ooh.
I don't care what they go.
Let's talk about it, but let me say it again. You might as well go and come correct. Treat us both the same with the same respect. I play for keeps. I ain't going nowhere. If she won't leave, then we gon' share. So you shared a man before. I am not sharing no man. I can't do it. I'm picky. I need it for myself. Well, okay, well, when I'm single, a nigga can do whatever he want to do because he's single as well. But if I'm in a relationship, I'm not sharing my man. Okay. Okay. Why did you do that? Okay, now let me say this though, because I feel like I'm not willingly sharing my man. Now, I have been through something where the man was cheating and I took him back. I don't know if that's the same thing, but I'm not willingly sharing my, like, I expect him to leave that woman alone after I take him back. But like I said, I'm not willingly sharing my man.
So, do you know that one time or another a man gonna cheat?
Of course.
A man or a woman. But you never know when they doing something.
Okay, that's why I said willingly.
So you know that whether you believe it or not, it really is a shortage of men. So we really sharing all the time any damn way.
Okay, but I'm saying willingly. We don't. I don't know. I can't just automatically assume every man is cheating. That's so toxic. Every man is cheating on me. I can't just have that in my mindset. I would never take anybody serious if I did that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not willingly sharing my man. Yes, I'm sure a lot of men is going to cheat. But like I said, I'm not going to stay just knowing you mess with somebody else.
So you're going to leave him just because you know you mess with somebody else?
Yes.
But
especially now that I've been through what I've been through.
Do he take care of the home? You ain't missing nothing.
None of that.
So you might as well not never get into no relationship. Don't marry nobody.
You can't have that mindset thinking a man. There's not a man out there for you that's gonna be faithful to you. You can't. No, you can't have that mindset because that's just horrible. Like, I don't want to go my whole life thinking every man is gonna cheat on me. I'm sorry, I can't.
But then you're gonna leave him when you do find out that he do. So that's the point right there.
Well, I mean, you know,
because one time or another, with every man, you're gonna go through that.
I don't like the fact that you want me to settle for cheating.
I'm not saying that you have to settle, but I mean, when do you not go through that? With everybody, you get with somebody, been with this person for all this time. You know who you dealing with. You know what kind of man you got. Whatever the case may be, Then you leave him to turn around and do what? Go through the exact same thing with the next nigga. Leave him, turn around and go through the exact same thing with the next nigga. So when is it gonna stop?
When the right man come around.
Then you got to turn around and relearn another nigga all over again. And they gonna do what?
They may not.
Exact same thing. But hey, you keep your mindset.
Well, maybe I'm a. I don't like that. Maybe. Well, maybe. You know, I'm gonna accept what you're saying. I may not agree. I'm gonna accept what you're saying, and I'm gonna add this. Maybe I'll find a man who knows how to not bring that into my life to where I won't maybe find out. I won't accept it. I want to accept it all, but at least I don't even want to say that because I don't agree with it.
So this is what I say. Because this is what I say up front. Treat me like you want to be treated. So therefore, always be honest about what you're doing. So if I catch you doing something, I'd rather for you to tell me the truth than a lie to me, because let me make the decision whether I want to stay or keep going. But if I decide to do what you're going to do, don't be mad. But as long as my bills being paid, I ain't missing a beat, ain't nobody calling my house, playing on my phone, scratching on my car, knocking on my door, you ain't staying away from home, I don't even know when you doing it. I wouldn't give a fuck what you doing. Shit, I don't care. Do what you do. As long as I don't know. I ain't missing no money. My house still being taken care of. I can't stop you. I'm not supposed to be running behind you. Motherfucker, you doing this? And we fighting and all that. Cause I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to go through the motion. Because I can't stop you. But at the same time, like I used to tell mine, don't be mad though. If I decide I'm supposed to go do what I do and you catch me, you ain't gonna catch me. But if you do catch me, don't be mad. You either
not to be mad. They can be mad.
You gonna stay or you gonna leave, because you gonna treat me like I treated you. So treat me like you want to be treated. Okay. So if you want to be treated like that, I can treat you like that. We can do the damn thing.
I ain't with none of that. I ain't playing the games. I'm gonna go.
Well, I am. I'm not supposed to do all that. Especially if he a good man and he, you know.
If he a good man, he ain't doing all of that.
Girl, yes they do.
Okay, you know what?
Listen. See, you don't realize, like, the older people before us. So we're gonna use the people in our lives that I learned it from. Back in the day, women and men, these women, they never get a divorce from their man. You know why? They knew that they man had a whole nother family on the other side of town. But guess what? No, they not. Their family was still being taken care of. Didn't miss a beat. So you giving me a break?
That's why we have independent women now, because baby, I can pay my own bills.
That ain't got nothing to do with that.
I don't need you.
Yes, you
That's
do.
why we don't need no man. I don't need you. It's another nigga somewhere that's gonna do it right.
Independent.
I am independent. I don't need you. I'm not gonna hold on to you because you pay my bills, because you doing all this for me. No, bye.
Contributing. We all need somebody to contribute.
I don't. Ain't nobody contribute to me now. I do this on my own. So why do I need somebody later? No.
You always need somebody.
Mama, okay, well, let's move on to the next part of the lyrics, because we can talk about this all day. Okay. When you adding up the bill, add mine to your budget. Don't be sucking and fucking and holding hands in public.
I say that too.
So there's rules to this sharing.
Yeah.
There's rules to it.
It is. So, like I used to say, so a part of that was, motherfucker, if I really, really like you, because I don't kiss everybody. So if I really, really like you, don't be after a second. You ain't got to do all that. You can fuck without give some head and all that kind of stuff. You ain't got to kiss nobody to get some ass. Put a rubber on. So yeah, I had rules to that shit.
There ain't no point to get some. Then you might as well stay home.
They can do it with a rubber.
I mean, oh my gosh.
Good, go.
Okay, the last part of the lyrics is, you better tell her now so she ain't surprised that I'm the new bitch and I'm a party alive. Like, that's really self-explanatory. We ain't gotta break that down.
Mm-hmm. So you know.
Oh, okay, you didn't know the song? Wow. Oh my God. Okay, that's I Got Your Boyfriend by Jackie O.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know Jackie O? Jackie O. You don't know that? Oh my God.
I ain't never heard of it.
You've never heard nothing by Jackie O?
What else you saying?
I don't know off the top of my head right now. But, oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, you don't listen to that type of music anyways. It's like a Kia vibe though.
I don't even know what that means.
Kia. You know Kia, you got a CD. My neck, my back.
Oh,
Her.
Kia, girl.
Yes.
I was thinking about my car.
Girl. Okay, I just probably stop drinking. Okay, well, that's the end of the show. We'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Oh my God, I'm thinking about my car.